Hello and welcome to a Chip Off the Old Block Toys. This is Jeff and Greg will be here shortly. Today we're doing part 2 of Lego set 10350. That's the brand new modular, the yearly modular. It's called Tudor Corner and it has a total of 3,266 pieces, 8 minifigures, and earlier yesterday we did bags 1 through 6 and this is what it looks like. We've got the Taylor done here, part of the bar done here, the inside at least, and we've got the stairs and the dumpster back here. So let's go ahead and bring Greg forward and let's go ahead and get this started. Greg, how you doing?
I'm okay. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good. I actually had a pretty hectic but good day. So how was your day? What did you get accomplished today?
Went to work, got some Subway, and got some Chick-fil-A's milkshake.
All right. Is that new flavor one? I've seen the sign, but I can't remember what it is.
At Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
The peppermint one?
Yeah, that's the one. Actually, we'll put her over here. But here we go. We got this girl here with the nice poofy hair. And hello, John. John's the same here. First day back to work. Hated every minute of it.
It went home and took a nap.
Actually, that's something we have in common. That's one thing I got done today, too. I took a nap. I took a 3-hour nap, actually. And let's see what's going on with my phone. I forgot to turn it on silent. Oh, I got a Bricklink order. Okay, well, that's not a bad interruption. I'll take that any day of the week. All right.
What do you think about those pictures that I sent you earlier today?
Oh, yes, the ones that Mrs. Chip would like.
Yep.
I think you're right. I think Mrs. Chip would like it, but I was trying to like not show her. So, no, I'm just kidding. I'll forward them to her. I'm just joking around, man. She does like the Brickheads, and anything Disney Brickheads is good. I'm trying to remember what they were because I saw them, but I don't remember what now.
A Dumbo, Eeyore, and a Turning Red Panda.
That's right. That's right. Well, let me tell you a little bit about my day. My day was kind of frustrating at first, man. At first, I woke up and there was a phone call from a cardiologist department. And, I have a cardiologist, but, like every insurance, they require you to do the yearly referral, which doesn't make any sense to me because I have a heart condition that won't go away unless they surgically fix it, which that's not a guarantee either. So, it's not going to ever go away, but they still require you every year to do the referral. And my follow-up appointment, my yearly checkup is coming up, and they says, well, we can't do it because your referral ran out. So, okay, all right, not a problem, because actually I had an appointment at 10:45 to go see the primary care physician. So it wasn't too big of a deal, just a reminder to go ask the guy to renew the referral for me. And so that wasn't a big deal. So I woke up to a voicemail of that, and then I called them back and let them know, hey, I've got my appointment. I'm going to take care of that. And they said, okay. And I'll have to look at my phone here.
You might want to forward those pictures to her.
Oh, I will. Okay, yeah, I called them back. Oh, and then that's right. I went to the doctor's appointment, and it's 45 minutes away. So, a bit of a drive. The drive was okay. The hardest part is getting out of my street, because I'm gonna tell you something I've learned about living out here. When there's snow on the ground, it's a dirt road. They don't plow it, so all you can do. You don't gun it, but you do hit the gas pretty good. And once you hit the dirt, you don't stop until you hit the highway. And so that's what I did, and I got there okay. Drove there. Once I hit the interstate, the roads were fine. And I get to my appointment. I go to check in, and my friend Jim calls. I tell him I can't take a call because, you know, I'm just gotten there. He's like, that's cool. Call you back. Let's see. Then my friend David called me twice while I was also at the doctor's office waiting. And then while the doctor stepped out for a minute, and my dentist calls and says, hey, you got an appointment tomorrow. I totally forgot about it, so I rescheduled it for next week. And then my doctor says, you need to get some labs done. Okay, not a problem. I mean, I know my age. I'm cool with it. So I'm standing in line to get the labs done, and my friend Brent calls. I'll tell you what. And I barely said hello to Brent, and I see a phone number that says IRS calling. Well, I gotta take that because that's gonna be my new employer, and I can't miss that call. So I tell Brent, I'll call you right back. I took the call, and all it was the IRS telling me that everything's on schedule. I'll be starting on the 27th, and that the background check came back just fine. And sure glad they didn't find about my past. No, I'm just kidding. There's nothing to find. They said the background check came in good and everything, so I was good. I did the labs, and the labs, one of them came back already, and well, I wasn't overly surprised. It says that my sugars are elevated, but not to the point where it's pre-diabetic or anything. But my doctor did tell me that I need to cut out soda altogether. So anyway, not a big deal. I'll take care of that. But then after that, let's see. I did call Brent back, but he didn't answer. And I called Jim and ended up spending an hour on the phone with him. But yeah, today was a day of just traveling, being on the phone. And by the time I came home, I was so wiped out. I just went to sleep, and I went to sleep for 3 hours. So it was pretty good. Oh shoot. I was supposed to do 2 of those. See, I'm not paying attention. I want to tell my story so bad, and even though it's not a very interesting one. Ken, hey, Jeff and Greg, I'm sitting watching my super favorite YouTube person. I'm ready to go back to work again Monday afternoon. That's awesome, dude. I'm actually, even though I haven't had a job for a while, I'm excited about going back to work. I want to make some money.
Money going towards Lego.
Well, first it's got to go towards my credit cards. I leaned on them a little bit during this unemployment period, so I need to get that paid back. And it's weird for me, Greg. I haven't had any debt except for my house for years, and so to all of a sudden owe somebody else something, it feels weird. I don't have student debt. I don't have a car loan. I don't have nothing, just a house. And then now a credit card because I racked it up a little bit. That's okay. Like you said, Greg, you got a good point. In addition to being able to pay off the credit card, I'm going to have some money for some Lego. So, but this is looking pretty good. I'm liking this front end so far. I know it's not done yet, but it's still looking pretty good. All right, Greg, I got a joke for you.
What is it?
What do you call the space in between fake boobs?
What?
Silicon Valley.
Or the Silicon Trench.
Yeah. Oh, I've got other jokes I'll tell later. But I am excited about this modular, guys. I'm really liking the design. I think it'll fit good with the other ones, and yesterday I started to go over the list of other modulars that Lego's come out. I didn't finish it. And if I remember, by the time the stream's over, we'll go over the rest of the modulars that have come out. And I'll tell you how many I have and what I've done with them. Because some of them I have modified pretty heavily. So, Mr. Chip, you know about the bolts for the bed downstairs? I found them when I was cleaning a shelf over here in Texas. I thought I mailed them to you. Nope. Well, I would appreciate, Mr. Chip, if you mail those to me, if you still know my address. If you don't, it's 1-2. No, I'm just kidding. No. No, I'd appreciate that, Mr. Chip, if I could get them bolts, because I would like to put that bed together, and maybe I'll even buy a cheap mattress so that we have a guest bedroom again. Yeah, that was a frustrating story, guys. So how I do things when I move, if I take apart something and it requires bolts and screws, I stick it into a sandwich baggie, and then I tape the sandwich baggie with box tape to the item so that I don't lose the hardware. Well, I asked my daughter Amanda when she was taking apart that bed to do the same thing. And she says, sure, no problem, Dad, I'll do that. She takes apart the bed, and then when I get here, I'm looking for the bolts, and they're not on the back of the chair, or the chair that I have a chair in my hand, on the headboard. And so I asked her, I said, Amanda, what happened to the bolts? And she said, oh, I had a better idea. I put them somewhere else. Really? Where is that? I don't know. So I have a bed, and I'm missing it takes 30 bolts because it's metal. And so, and I moved here 2.5 years ago, and I haven't been able to find them. And out of all places, don't ask me how, they ended up with Mrs. Chip. So how it ended up across, and then got to remember, Mrs. Chip's been to Korea, so these bolts have been to Korea and back, in Texas, and oh my gosh, I don't know. But hopefully I'll get these bolts so I can put this bed together.
That sucks.
Yeah, it is kind of it's kind of frustrating, but it's also part of life, guys. It just, things happen. Let's see. John says that's why I'm a carnivore. A1C is 5.9 borderline. And I don't remember what he said, John, but he did say that it was elevated, but he did say it wasn't high enough to be pre-diabetic. But he did tell me that I needed to cut out extra sugars, especially soda, which isn't going to be hard for me. I think there's something else that's going on, to be honest, because I don't even keep soda in my house. So, and I only have a soda when the other day when Spencer and I went to Chipotle, I got soda. And so I don't know how I'm going to cut out more sugars. I'm going to have to really look at that and see what I can do. And Ken says, I'm sitting here laughing hysterically at that joke. Well, speaking of jokes, I got another one for you. And this one's not kid-friendly, guys. So if you're a kid, turn off your speaker for about 1 minute. All right, Greg. What do you call it when Dracula's girlfriend gives him oral sex?
What?
She's going down for the count.
Where do you find these jokes from?
Some of them I get from my friends because my friends know that I like these jokes. And so sometimes my friends just send them to me randomly. That's where I got that one today, was just a friend randomly sent it to me. And sometimes I think of them on my own. And anyway, okay, let's get this thing on here. Hopefully I can. Let's see. How do I? Oh, well, I got it the wrong way. Okay. Let's Okay. I do not like this because they do not give me specifically where it goes. Okay, Lego. This bites. Thanks for not. Okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. All right. Now that makes sense. I like that angle. This is very out there for an angle, but we'll work with it.
333.
Oh no, I am serious, John. I'll take a look at it. I've got a couple extra pieces, which yes, I did forget something. So let me add that real quick. There we go. Okay, so let's show the front end now. So now it looks like an old pub right here. And it looks like, based off of what the instructions looking like, we're going to build this little section right here, which is going to match this right here. So let's go ahead and set this aside and get it done. And John says, I paid off $20K because of a drug. Yeah, it's unfortunate that prescriptions can set you way back. I'm not going to say which prescription I'm on, but I'm on a prescription drug that is necessary. Because if I don't have it, my quality of life really deteriorates. And it's a problem that's never going to go away. There is no surgery to fix this one. And my insurance company they are total butts about filling that prescription because it's very expensive. It's about $1,300 a month. And every time I get it filled, they try to get me on it and delay the authorization, and it's always a problem. So John, I understand, man. Prescriptions are not a joke. If you need it, you need it. And unfortunately, if insurance don't cover it, then yeah, I mean, you got to make a decision on what you're going to do, whether you're going to fork out the money or, what you can do. And sometimes you don't have the money to fork out. So, yeah. And Ken says, wow, that's an amazing story, Jeff. I'm sitting here on amazing. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. And John says, yeah, doctor knows my diet. She says will not be a full-on diabetic the way I'm going. In fact, I'll be reversing it. And that's kind of where I'm at, John. I'm at a crossroads where, the doctor's telling me, hey, look, you're not pre-diabetic, but because you have a family history of diabetes and you're overweight, which I am, I ain't going to sit here and get mad at the doctor told me that. He's right. I am overweight. And he's telling me to get my act together now or pay the consequences later. So I'm going to go ahead and get my act together. In fact, after I'm done with this live stream, I think I'm going to go down to Thomas's Market down the street, the grocery store, and we'll get me some good food, probably some meat of some sort. I should have gone in the morning because when I go in the mornings, that's when I can get a good deal on something that's going to expire by the end of the day. And I don't really care because I'm going to eat it by the end of the day. So getting something for cheaper is awesome. And yes, John, I read that. Best you link, you serious. Miss Chip says that's cool. Sounds like mine. I don't know what that's in reference to now. Taking too long to read the comments, so I'm tired. Sorry about that. Well, when I was on it, I know what you're talking about now, John. And Mayo, how you doing, man? How you been? Are you still working for the don't give me a second. You were doing accounts payables, if I remember right. Sorry, I might be mixing up your story with somebody else's story. I know I do that sometimes, so I apologize if I got the wrong place. But if I remember right, you were working for a place processing invoices, if I remember right. And how's that going? And John says, beef, butter, bacon, eggs are slogan. Yeah, I know people don't like these kind of jokes, but I saw one that says LGBT, and it says, by that, do you mean liquor, bacon, guns, tits? And yes, I do. That's exactly what I mean.
You know I'm LGBT, liberty, guns, a beer, a,
Yep.
and trucks, and titties. Mm.
Yeah. Probably should be a little more careful. Because these jokes, I think they're funny, but YouTube's not going to think it's funny. Yeah, got to be careful about that. But they're good jokes. And see, Mayo says, in the middle of watching the darts world championship, I'm taking a break. Say hello. Well, I appreciate that. And you know something, that's pretty good, man. The dart world championship. I watched it. I think it was last year. Anyway, I didn't watch it this year. I cut out my subscriptions to just about everything this year. I don't even have Netflix anymore. And that's just because I'm broke. All right, so there we go. We got the side there. So now we got this little bitty piece right here, and I'm not sure what's going on here. John says, Mayo says, I quit my job a month ago because I got my money. Oh, okay. Well, hey, I totally get that, man. I'll be starting up my job here 3 weeks from Monday. Or is it 2 weeks from Monday? Oh, I don't know. Don't quote me. I don't know a time.
I'm a right-wing LGBT.
What's that?
Liberty, guns, beer, and titties.
Yeah. Well, I will make one disclaimer about all this. These are just jokes. And in fact, I've got a few family members that are part of that community, and we support them fully. In fact, one of them is still in high school, and she's in the drama club, and I've paid for tickets to go a few of her productions. So there is no hard feelings or anything towards that community. But a joke is a joke. Okay.
You know that's right.
I'm missing a piece, and it's not a piece that I can. Yeah, this is not a piece that I can do without. I'm checking my bags over. Sorry, I'll be right back. And nope, it's not in there, and I don't think it's just going to magically reappear either. John says, I swear hole puncher shots the other night. Okay. Yeah, I heard quite a bit of fireworks or that whatever that you just said there. Boy, I really can't find this piece, guys, and I can't go any further without it. So,
do you have it in your collection?
I do. I've got plenty of them. The only problem is I have to go out to the shop and get it. So, Greg, if you wouldn't mind, entertain everybody for about 45 seconds, and I'll run out there and go grab that.
Hey, Cajun. Hey, Rancor.
Oh, hey, guys. I'll be right back. Enzo, speak.
Hey, Mayo. Hey, Hoarder.
No.
Hey, Mrs. Chip. I wish Click and Cliff would come on here. I did Mrs. Chip. I had cabbage, black eyed peas, and cornbread. Hey, Janet.
All right, I am back. Sorry about that. They shorted me one of these corner bricks, and it's just not a piece I could do without.
Just like Mrs. Chip.
A piece I can't do without?
Yep.
Well, I'll be nice, yes. Yes, I'll be nice. I don't want to be in trouble. And let's see. Oh, wait a minute. We got wow. Someone said hole punchers. Yes, they did. Wow, I missed a lot. Okay. Mayo says, okay. John says I'll be resubbing to Netflix for the Cobra Kai series when it's out, and then unsubbing when I'm done binging it. Okay. All right. And Mayo says I'm going to England in February after cleaning my Lego garage all this month. Okay. So, yeah, Mayo, I know you moved a while back, and I don't think I know I haven't kept up, so I apologize. But so you have a Lego garage now. That's pretty cool, man. John says, I also want to see Tulsa King from Paramount Plus. And Hoarder says, what's up? And what's up, dude? Mayo says, I'm still watching the Darts World Championship. Cajun Yeti, hi. Rancor Steve, somebody say hole punchers? Yes, we did. We sure did. I like the cordless hole punchers. I like the one that's the size 38. That's my favorite. Well, I guess it's actually 0.38 is what it is. But anyway, you know what I mean. Mayo says, even though the Tudor corner is my new favorite modular by rule, I don't buy corner buildings. Really? Well, I have a few modulars that are not corners that I put in between. Like I've got a hamburger joint. It's a modular that's a custom. I've got Chili's. That's not a corner. I've got a library. I guess because I have those, it's not too bad. I think if I were to have a bunch of corners, it would be hard because then you'd have a lot of wasted space. But yeah, it's actually pretty good. And let's get the menu. I like this. I like the fact these are not stickers. See, you've got the top one's a menu, the bottom one says special, and it just shows stinky fish for $5 whatever they have dollars. All right.
I'm surprised they didn't add soup of the day.
You know something, though? I am a fan of soup of the day because this little shop that we have over here, I do the soup of the day almost every time I go in. And let's see, John, we will be here. Oh, I thought he said 45 minutes. Oh, no. Never. Okay, so we're on bag number 9. So let's slide this over. This is going to be a bunch of little pieces. Oh, I didn't show you guys. I'm sorry. Here's the corner. Now we've got this whole front built. And I like this. I like how they did the corner there. I like how it's straight. Or not straight, it's curved. Mayos is always also preparing for my 12-year YouTube anniversary. Uploaded my first city update in forever yesterday. You know something? That is cool. I need to do an update as well. I admit with everything going on, I've neglected that, and I'm working on putting away my loose pieces so that I can do a city update. And I am to the point where I finished cataloging all the yellow pieces last night. So that means I can put them away now. And I'm happy to tell you that this project has been a success. I have found enough drawers with duplicate pieces in different drawers that I have saved 2 entire cabinets. And these cabinets are $50 a piece. So I've saved me $100 by doing this whole process, and also it's the space too. Space is at a premium. And I will do a video, and I've already started the video showing you guys the process of what I did and how I did it and all of that. But I'm waiting until it's finished before I show it, obviously. Okay, so we got this.
What'd you have for supper?
I didn't yet. I need to head over to the local grocery store here after this and get that done. All right, so we get basically doing the top here. Oh, we got to do some more here. I misspoke.
I'm craving for some banana pudding or some banana bread right now.
Yeah, I'm craving a lot of things too, man. I'm hoping that they have some meats that are going to expire tonight, but I doubt it this late because they close at 9 and it's already 6:30. I think I missed the boat on that, but that's all right.
Oh, or just go to Arby's. They have the meats.
Yeah, the closest Arby's is an hour away, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the things about living out here in the country. You got a plan. But I love living out here in the country, man. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I really mean that. I mean, I was talking to Mrs. Chip about that the other day. We don't know what traffic jams are here because there's not enough people to jam traffic. Let's see the comments here. Let's see. What do you think of my pup? John asks Miss Chip. And Lego quality control is getting worse. I had to order pieces for my A-frame cabinet last week. You know something, Janet? It is getting worse, and I really wish they would focus on getting us a better product. And not that it's a bad product. It's just you spend so much on it, you kind of wish that they would. Well, first of all, I wish these pieces would go on and not pop off. But wow, this piece is just giving me fits.
Enzo.
Oh, is he? Yeah, I can see him.
Enzo.
Yeah, I was talking to the guy in line yesterday in front of me, the Lego store, and we were commenting about how Lego shipping is horrible. They'll put these nice collector's things right in the box with no padding on it, and by the time you get it, it's all beat up. It's totally not cool.
That's UPS for you.
Well, it's Lego that packages it, though. So you'd think that they would, knowing that UPS isn't kind to your packages, you'd think they would. Oh boy, that's not working out at all. Okay, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Nothing. I did not do anything wrong. Okay, well, that just doesn't fit that well. Okay, well, that's fine. This isn't my build. I'll fix it later. Okay, so this is what we're doing. We're kind of building the railing right here. And I do hate it when I miss pieces too. Sad news, my friend in New Jersey, she's putting her pup down tomorrow. John, those are not good times. I've done that once, and I never want to do that again. Although there are random days I do want to put Enzo down, but anyway, I'm just kidding. It's not that bad. How are your dogs, Greg? Or your grandma's dogs?
2 of them died
Oh,
already. One in October and one in September. And one's still alive.
okay. I know I've seen one, not like real recently, but I know I've seen it on a live stream, and it was after September. So that must be the one that's still around.
Yep.
You are short. Oh yeah, no, I'm always a little short. Ask Miss Chip. It's kind of like the old joke about how do you know that most meteorologists are men? Do you know that one, Greg?
No.
Well, you know they're men because they're always lying about how many inches you're going to get. So.
You know what? No, what? Also, there's not many women in that field too.
No.
It's all they can tell you how wet it's going to be that day.
Yeah, I heard a similar joke about how women are like hurricanes, but that one I'll leave alone. Jeff needs a shave. No. I like having a little bit of a beard going. Oh dang it. Oh man. That's okay, good.
Have you done roofing work before?
No. I did work for a temp agency for a couple weeks where we delivered roofing shingles. I didn't work for the roofing company. I worked for the roofing supply company, and we drove a truck out there with one of them conveyor belts and put it on the roof. But I've never actually done the roofing itself, except for repairs on my own house. Why? Are you gonna join a roofing company?
I'm just wondering.
Oh, okay. I patched a few roofs because of high winds. Okay, let's get this guy on here. Let's make sure that I do it right. Okay, I see. I'll turn it around so you guys can see it here in a second. Oh, well, it kind of helps if I do that too.
We kind of needed the new roof because storm damage and termite damage.
Yeah, termites, they can literally destroy your house, man.
Have you seen the size of their queens?
No, I have not. Are they huge or small or what are they?
They're freaking huge.
So they get rid of the problem for you?
Somewhat. There's still termite damage.
Okay. So they use the Star Wars battle droid legs on here. That's pretty interesting. Okay, let's get these on here. This is very intricate here. Afraid to touch it or even look at it. I'm afraid it'll fall over. I'm sorry to hear that, John. I hope she'll have a friend to help comfort her after they put the dog down. Size 357. Yep, that's a good size, John. I know what you're talking about. I've got a sister who's got a size 40, and she really likes it. And it carries, I think it's 13, if I remember right. Anyway, I was with her the day she bought it, and we went and tested it out. Let's put it that way. All right.
I sent you a pic.
Okay, I'll take a look here in a second here. All right. Yeah, you got to kind of put these in and shove them back behind here. It's a little difficult. There we go. And John says, the way I like to use modular in my city's corners are awkward. Yeah, and they can be. I definitely understand where you come from there, Mayo. Let's see. I don't like having a lot of corners because then I've got to have a lot of four-way stops. And I don't want to have a bunch of four-way stops in my city. But that's also why I've invested over time. It's taken me a long time, but I've invested in like the Chili's that's not a corner. Same with the library. Same with the hamburger joint place, Martini Bar. I did. I like this awning. That's pretty cool. All right, so here you have a little awning here. We're going to build another one for this side over here. Wow, we're already at 42 minutes. I didn't realize that. Well, tonight is going to be a little bit longer because I am going to do 7 bags instead of 6. So I can do 7 tomorrow and be done with this project. Also, tomorrow is going to be a little bit longer of a stream because we are on camera going to build the gift with purchase so that it can accompany this set like it's meant to. I will turn this around here in a minute so you can see what I'm seeing. And no, it's not the Christmas song. Do you see what I see? Hey, you know what? Going to that little supermarket might be a good thing because maybe that cute little redhead's working there. Just kidding. I only said that because Miss Chip's on here. There is no cute redhead that works there.
You might have some melons, cute melons on her.
Well, they might be in season, but anyway, no, there is nobody there. I'm totally joking. Watch this. I go in there and all of a sudden they hired a new girl. Anyway, okay, so here we go. We've got the plant work in the front, the awnings, and it looks like we got some flowers to do. Let's do that real quick.
Hey, Shauna.
Hey, Shauna, how's it going? It's Shanna. No, I'm just kidding. No. John says pork belly is excellent, and you want to have enough fat to feel full.
Depending on which part of North Carolina you're in.
Get yourself some bacon. You can have as many as you like, but I top off at 4 slices. See, that's the problem. I won't stop at 4 slices. I'll eat the whole bag and wonder where's more. That's me. All right. So let's get this these little flower works done. I do like the little flowers. This is awesome. And Cajun Yeti says that he's ordered one and he can't wait for his to come in. That's awesome, dude. I hope you get the gift with purchase. And I don't like the gifts with purchases. I've already seen some for sale on Bricklink and not Bricklink, eBay. Way too much. And it's not even that much. It's just this little corner newsstand with 205 pieces, and I saw one guy selling it for $50. Can't believe that. Okay, so we are done with this bag here. We're going to move on to bag 10. As you can see, we've got quite the decorations going here. They did give us a few extra pieces, like this little kitty, who I'm not really sure where she goes, but I like cats. So for right now, we'll put it right there. Probably have to move it later. Let's go ahead and get bag number 10 done, and we will put this aside because this is going to be the next level. It goes on top of here. So let's get that done. And John, you get real food in the country. Let me tell you about that. I like living out here because our grocery store literally has food, meat, that has a sticker on it that says grown locally. And yeah, they carry the beef that the farmers and cattle ranchers around here raise. And I like that. I really like buying local. In fact, a lot of times I do buy local.
It has a fresher taste.
It does. And there we go. We got this guy here. There's 8 minifigures to this thing, and we built 5 so far. Okay. Let's get going on the base of this thing. And John says, all I have is the undercarriage of the F-16. I'll have that finished tomorrow. All right. John is building the Kobe brand of the F-16, which, like I've said in the past, I don't see anything wrong with the off brands of Lego. Sometimes, especially for military needs, since Lego won't create them, that's your only really way to get them.
And that's ironic. Lego made that 3-in-1 blue jet a while back.
Yes.
That's, you can count as that as military.
Yeah, and then they have the jets that look like the F-16 and the F-15 on the back of the truck, the semi. It was called, they call it the Comets or something like that. I can't remember. I've got it down in my basement. Okay, so, oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'm wrong color. And let's see. I opened my first bag set with paper bags yesterday. I don't like it too easily. Yeah, and you know something? I meant to show that. They did a paper bag for the instructions on this one. I didn't mind it too much, but Janet, you're correct. When it comes to the normal pieces bag, it'd be really easy to leave it behind because you can't really see what's underneath it, or what's underneath it, what's in the crevices there. And I'm sorry, I'm having trouble speaking. And this is me with getting a full nap in too today. Okay. I need to catch up on comments here. And I will. I tried texting Spencer because I wanted to know how Max was doing, but you know, my son Spencer doesn't need anything from me right now, so he's not answering my text messages. I hate to say that, but that's how my kids are sometimes. Where if I want something, nope, can't answer the text message. But if they need something, I better be answering it like yesterday.
How's Amanda doing?
She's one of those that I don't hear from unless she needs something, so I don't know.
and her demon cat.
Oh, Lunatic? Yes. Her real name's Luna, guys, but I call her Lunatic. And yes, she is a demon cat. You are correct.
And you have other demon cats too.
Uh, yeah, I do here, but they're actually my cats are pretty good here.
Uh,
They're,
I'm talking about Pumpkin.
oh, that's Jessica's cat. Yeah, that's he, I would not put up with that cat. I'm sorry.
Does Natalie have any pets?
No, she doesn't, and she's actually getting ready to join the um she's getting ready to join the Marines as a pilot. She goes into basic training here. Mrs. Chip would know better than I would. I think it's just in a week or two.
Yep.
So
She already been to the Naval Academy.
I don't know. I admit Natalie has, when she lost her job, I've kind of lost track of her. I haven't talked to her as much as I should have as her dad, but then again, it doesn't help when they don't answer the phone when you call. So let's see. John says temp agency, yuck, never had any success with them. I've had success with them off and on. It depends on what I'm looking for. When I first moved to Utah, when I was 17 years old, I worked for a temp agency, and they had me working the next day, so that was successful. But I found another job while I was working the temp agency, so it had its reasons. It worked out. Brazilian termites are the worst. I have not heard of those. I'll have to look that up after the stream here. And Janet says, John, Lego is supposedly switching to paper bags, but it's taken a long time to hit the U.S. And you know something, Janet, you're right. They've spent a lot of time talking about it, and every year, oh yeah, we're gonna do this and be more sustainable. And it's like, I'm not trying to be rude, but it's just time to crap or get off the pot. It's time for Lego, if they're really serious about being more sustainable, just do it and quit announcing every year that you're going to do it. It kind of reminds me of some of my kids when they were younger and teenagers. They think that just because they say something, it automatically means that things are better. And it's like, no, you actually have to follow through and do whatever you said you're going to do. And I get a little upset about it because Lego could literally do it tomorrow if they wanted to. So they need to just do it. All right. I'm going to try, like I said, to fit comments in here and get this done because I know I'm behind on comments. Let's see. Oh, John says, I don't want a waist size of 40. Yeah, no, nobody wants a waist size of 40, but they definitely want something size of 40 in their waistband. How's that? See what I did there? I like the 38 special. Oh, yeah, you know what? That same sister has a 38 special. And I've told you about my brother-in-law who only has the use of the one arm because of the accident. I don't know if you remember that, Greg.
Yeah.
I go over there and help him a lot. Well, because he only has one arm, that's what he uses for his self-protection, if you know what I mean. It's a 38 special revolver. And for a guy who only has one use of the arm, that's actually a really good fit.
I wonder how he reloads it.
Very slowly. But he does. And my brother-in-law, he used to be a Marine. He actually served in Vietnam. And my brother-in-law, even to this day, even though he only has one arm that he could use, you should see him. He can hit the target just fine and accurately almost every time. So this disability of his has affected him in some ways, and in other ways, not at all. So, Amazon did that. I complained to them. All my Steelbook videos came damaged. Oh man, that sounds crappy. Really, Lego? Why am I? Okay, so okay, you guys can. Oh well, you know what? I spoke too soon. I was about ready to go off on Lego. I need to go off on myself for making such a dumb mistake. Okay. All right. Enough. Out of there. Thank you. I put the wrong color. What's up?
Think about getting the AR-15.
Well, I can tell you what bothers me about the AR-15 is not the gun. It's not the product itself. I'm sorry, I got to say that properly. It's the fact that everyone thinks that AR stands for assault rifle when it doesn't. It stands for the manufacturer's name. Anyway, and I won't say anything further about that. Please don't say the name of the manufacturer because I don't want YouTube to go nuts because we're talking about this sort of thing, if you know what I mean. But if you're savvy enough, you can look it up on YouTube and Google, and you'll see that the name of the manufacturer is 2 words, and it is AR, the initials. Let's see. I'm watching the old Star Trek animated series from the 80s, says John. And let's see. Mayo, I was watching a cute little redhead on a Lego live stream today. Shauna says, I'm late, but I'm here. I'm doing okay. All right. If someone had a car, I'd ask them to drive me to KFC. Oh, man. You're making me hungry, bro. I really am struggling. I should have eaten before I... But I'll be honest with you guys. I only woke up about 45 minutes before the stream started. I slept in, and then I got a haircut for the stream. I changed the style. I went bald. Just kidding. I'm always... It's the same ones. What happened was, the true story is Mrs. Chip stressed me out and I lost all my hair.
Or it's your kids, though.
All right, let's see some more comments. Then don't. It's guilt-free. Pork belly is bacon. No DoorDash. No, out here, we do not have DoorDash. There's nothing to dash out here. It just isn't. Oh, let's see. We have a farmer's market nearby. I have to talk to him about this. Need better meat choices. Yeah. I really do like having locally raised beef around here. And in fact, one of the places they raise the beef is the property that's kitty corner in the back over here. And he sells some of the young calves every spring. And I keep telling myself I'm going to get a couple of them from him because I've got the land, but I haven't done it. And I think it's come to the point where I need to quit talking about it or just do it. And Shauna, Happy New Year, says John. Hey, really well made models. They are. I'll agree with that all day long. Kobe does have some great models. I like their military stuff. In fact, if I ever get a couple more dollars together, I'll pick up a couple. I really like this blue color, by the way. This light blue.
Or baby blue.
Yeah, it's a pretty color. Actually, I painted my porch in Columbus, Ohio this color. They called it corn blue, though. They didn't call it baby blue, but same color. And Kobe and Lego are interchangeable. John says, I need to relax. Work stressed me out today, but I have to admit my training classes for the ages on doing work emails paid off. They did a really good job. And John says he also got 100% of some of his calls. Yeah, John, he works at a call center. If you all didn't know that.
You have Indian co-worker? Just kidding.
Well, I'm sorry. What was that?
I was just asking John, does he have Indian co-workers?
Oh, yeah. Calling tech support is almost always India or Pakistan. I get what you're saying. John says, Mom and I are in contact with each other every weekend and when she needs me.
Or in India.
I thought you said she was not. I don't know what that's in reference to. Sorry. I wonder how much math is involved in pilot training, please. Don't know. Chip is 12 minutes behind in chat. I am. I'm very behind on chat. It's better than being a behind, though, which I've been that too. I've been accused of that too, of being a behind.
Or being a behind of a behind.
Well, that one you're going to have to ask Mrs. Chip because I don't have an opinion on that. But she'll tell you exactly. She'll give it to you straight. She'll tell you what she thinks of me. But be prepared for any answer because I don't know what she's going to say. It depends on the day, I guess. All right, are we building stairs right now? What are we doing here, Lego? And Mayo says Lego's doing it. They're just slow. I get sets of paper bags. Others I have plastic. Factories are using up the last of their plastic inventory. Well, hopefully. Yeah, some have come bashed in. John saying to Mayo, you missed my pup the other day. Yeah, we'll have you on here again, John. I'm rotating guests right now, and sometimes I go solo.
Or sometimes all three.
That's true too. I've had all three as well. I've been trying to line up some other guests, but just for some reason not able to do that. And I will take the credit or blame, or what do you want to say for that? Okay, so what are we doing here? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay, cool. I think we're building the stairs. That's what it looks like. And these are some really intricate I can't say it. Integrate stairs. Whatever. You know what I meant. I can't speak English. It's my only language, my first language, but I can't speak it. Okay, so how did this work?
I want some Wingstop right now.
Some Wingstop?
Yep.
Yeah, I think Shauna likes Buffalo Wild Wings, if I remember right. And I actually know someone who works at the Wingstop in Brigham City. Mrs. Chip will know who I'm talking about. It's Sanichi. He's a young gentleman who cannot live on his own. His dad passed away from cancer a couple years back, and my sister and her husband were really good friends with his dad. And because Sanichi cannot live on his own, and he's 26, my sister, even though he's older, kind of adopted him. I don't know what the right term is, but they're his caregivers. Okay, all right. And let's get caught up on the comments here. Mayo says he doesn't like pets. Okay. Eugene Stoner. All right. Yeah, they really believe you, Mr. Chip. Only thing dashing is dashing in the snow out there. Pretty much, yes. Kobe has a lot of train sets, and I'll have to do that. And Mayo says goodbye, and he's probably gone by now, but goodbye, Mayo. Thanks for being here. Apologize I didn't see that sooner. Honestly, I'm not really doing well in the comments tonight. Males learn to like dogs. Good one, John. And I agree that'd be a good thing to invest in is liking dogs. Honestly, I'm not trying to be sentimental here, but I'm being honest. I don't know what I would have done without Enzo. He's been an awesome companion to me, and like even today, I had an order that needed to go to the post office, and I didn't have to worry about nothing. I knew who was going with me. In fact, all I had to do was pick up the package, and he was ready to go.
Did Max love to go on rides?
Max does not like car rides. He freaks out. I would like to take him. Okay. Now all that work for these stairs, and now we get to install them. Let's make sure we install it correctly. Okay, it didn't break, so I must have done something right. Oh, that's so cool. We're building a vacuum cleaner, guys. That's so awesome. I'll show you guys when I'm done here. And our Lord and Masters are in India. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, John. I still had that argument with the guy over in India from Amazon trying to tell me that I returned the wrong thing, and I didn't. But here you go. Here's the little vacuum thing. Anyway, they want to give me the refund for the one that cost twice as much, and they did. And I tried telling them that that's not the one I returned. I returned the cheaper one, but they're adamant I returned the wrong one, so they gave me the higher refund, and they won't budge. So I'm tired of arguing with them. You want to give me double my money back? Oh, fine. I'm not gonna care. That's fine with me. I already called to tell you. I was already honest about it. So perfectly fine. Try Rancor Steve's. He's up for collaboration. I need to. I've got his personal phone number. I should text him and see. I know he said he's going to be doing a Lego build here soon, and I hope that's when I can catch him and we can just build a couple Lego sets together. Greg, have you got any new Lego sets recently?
No, not yet. I need to go to see if Target or Walmart has any new ones.
Okay. And which ones do you want to get?
I want to get the flying machine.
Okay.
The Leonardo da Vinci one.
Yeah, I saw that one. I want to get it too, but I'll be honest, my pocketbook's crying right now. People are not people. People who are not pet people are just like that. All right, John. All right. We are almost done with this bag, and then we've got two more. And after that, we're going to call it a night, but we will do this again tomorrow night and get this done. I'm very much wanting to get this done. Ouch. Holy crap, that hurt. Oh, man. Caught my finger right here on the right there on the edge. Legos are dangerous, guys. Still hurts.
Would do a Lego walk.
A Lego walk?
Yep. barefoot.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I have an extra piece here that doesn't normally come as extra. I don't see where I missed that. Oh, yes, I do. Shoot. All right. Well. There we go. God dang, that still hurts, guys. I ain't trying to be no baby, but that really hurts. All right, bag number 12. The train engines of Kobe are all World War II European related and $200. Well, I don't know if you guys have heard the story of the gold train that the Nazis supposedly had that no one's ever found.
They must have hid that thing very well.
Well, it was supposed to have been put in a tunnel, supposedly. Now I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and say that it's true or not true because I don't know. But there's been a lot of people look for that one. And then what's the other one in Arizona? The Dutchman mine or whatever it is. Been quite a few people lost their lives on that one too. Oh, you thought they heard it? Okay, thought they found it. Okay, I didn't hear that part. And for some reason, this is not wanting to go in. This is not cool. I just can't get it to go in. There we go. There we go. So we got a little cuckoo clock right here. And it's going to be followed by a grandfather clock here. Oh. So that's a new piece. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Huh, of course. Now, oh, there it is. Now I found it. I thought I was going to tell you I'm missing another piece. I really is missing that one piece, though. It's not in here. And it hasn't shown up, so definitely they shorted me on that.
Do you have one in your collection?
Yeah, I went and got it. I'm talking about the same thing that
Oh yeah,
that happened before, but oh, I was supposed to put a piece down. All right, I got to put it down, Greg. It means I got to come with an insult. Just kidding. All right. All right, so now we have a cuckoo clock and a grandfather clock. And we also have a brand new page. Guys, as a source of Lego, do not forget to check out Barnes & Nobles. They have a comprehensive selection. They do. What's really funny, though, John, is the Lego store that I went to yesterday. Literally, And I mean literally the next door over is Barnes and Nobles with a bunch of Legos. So now Barnes and Nobles has been there for years. The Lego store's only been there about a year and a half, but yeah, they're kind of in competition with Lego next door. And what's really funny is I've actually seen people go into the Lego store and something's sold out, and then I hear them say, well, I'm gonna go next door and get it, and they do. So it's kind of funny. All right. I don't know what we're building here. Oh, that's a new piece too. Look at this. I've never seen this before. We've got an hourglass. You know that's going to be going on Bricklink for a few pretty pennies. In fact, if I see some, I'm going to pick it up.
Is the closest Lego stores in Ogden?
No, it's actually further than that. It's in Farmington.
Farmington?
Yeah. We do have a Bricks and Minifig in Ogden and in Logan, but I don't tend to buy too many of my Legos from them. And that's mainly because I don't like the way they do business, because I've been there enough and I hear what goes on at the front counter and I hear the prices they offer people for their stuff. And I get that they need to make their cut, but I will also say that I think they really jip people off and they offer them way too little.
It's like GameStop.
Yeah. Don't say that around Spencer.
What about that?
Spencer hates GameStop. He traded them like a dozen games and they lowballed him so bad he was only able to get two games in return. And he was a young kid. He was like maybe 10 when he did it. And I told him it wasn't a good deal, but Spencer insisted that that's what he wanted to do. And to this day, he regrets doing it. And he won't go to GameStop because of how their price, how they do that to you.
GameStop and Bricks and Minifigs like the same thing, but one's Lego, one is electronics and get video games based.
Have you ever watched the show Orange is the New Black? It's that women's prison show on Netflix.
I watched parts of it.
Okay. Well, there was one where Loose Check, I think his name is, he's the guy who does the special, I think it's electricians program there. And one of the security guards, the head security guard or corrections officer asked him, he goes, why are you here? You look like you work at a GameStop.
Mm.
All right, that's an interesting chair. All right. Well, we're getting there, guys. One more bag after this one, and we will call it a night. And we'll be back tomorrow night to take care of the rest of this, and also to build a gift with purchase. Looking forward to doing that as well.
Man, that's a nice Lego store.
Oh, you're looking at it?
Yep.
Yeah. Now, I was talking about a cute red hair earlier. They got a cute little blonde working in there. And that's not made up. But I'm 100 miles away from it, and I'm married, so I just get to admire from a distance. That's all I get to do.
Is she Mormon?
I have no idea.
Mm.
But one time I was at Garcia's, which is a restaurant in Layton, and I saw her there, and I didn't know if it was the same girl, so I did go over to her table, and I was like, "Hey, do you work at the Lego store?" And she was real nice to me. She was like, yeah, I work at the Lego store. We talked for a few minutes, and she was there with her family. I did notice that she didn't have a man with her. It was just her and her kids. Oh, Miss Chip, you didn't hear that. But no, that was a while ago. And I mean, it's not like I got her phone number or even asked for it. So anyway. She's a really nice gal, actually.
Is your family Utah Utes or Brigham Young?
Well, judging by the fact that she looks like she's young, I'm going to say it's Brigham Young. Excuse me.
I'm talking about your family.
Oh, my family? Well, my sister graduated from U of U, so I would say they're Utes. Me personally, I don't really follow sports or anything related to it, so it don't matter to me.
Is Utah University is in Salt Lake City?
It is. Okay, so we got this little fireplace here. Yeah, I've actually been to University of Utah a few times. Do you remember me telling you guys a few weeks ago about Spencer selling his desktop, and I had to meet the guy because Spencer doesn't have a car? Well, that guy worked at the University of Utah Hospital. So I met him in the parking garage.
But sounds shady.
It kind of was. No, I'm just kidding. He was actually a really good guy. And I don't remember his last name now, but he had a really unusual last name I never heard. And you see, the problem with being politically correct these days is I didn't feel like I could even ask him this question. But he was a white guy. And when I saw him, because of his last name, I was wondering like what his nationality was. And a lot of people get mad when you ask that these days. Like, where are you from? Well, that's racist. No, it's not. Maybe I'm genuinely interested where your family is originally from. So I asked him anyway. And he was really nice. He was like, oh, we're Greeks. And he goes, yes, you're not the first. He was polite about it. He was like, you're not the first one to wonder about my family name and where it's from. He goes, it is unusual to see someone white with this name. So he was really nice about it. And I'm glad, because it was a genuine curiosity.
I'm an Alabama fan.
Alabama.
The Crimson Tide.
All right, I'm just trying to get this all situated. I keep pinching my fingers in between the little pieces. It's operator error. Okay, so we got this little fireplace built. Boy, they sure do like their clocks on this set.
They should have renamed that the Clock House.
Yeah, because we're actually going to put a clock face on here. I know I've told this story before, but I remember when I was a young teen, I was talking to my dad, and I don't remember what I said, but I said something that my dad said, well, son, you're correct on what you said, but it's how you said it. And I didn't understand it because I was a teenager. And the analogy my dad gave me was, son, you can tell a woman that her beauty transcends time, or you can tell her that her face would stop a clock. So, Yes, it's the delivery of what you say, not necessarily how you say it. And actually, I went to go see my dad on Monday.
How are they doing?
He's still pretty good. I am worried about them because they're
getting up there.
They are, and it's hard to see them slow down, you know. But I mean, my dad turns 80 next month, so I mean, I guess I can't really be surprised that at the age of 80 he's slowing down a bit. I just hate seeing it.
How's your mom?
She's slowing down faster than he is. She has. I don't mean to be rude, but I think my mom has given up on trying to take care of herself, and she's been to the hospital for water retention because she's diabetic, and they gave her some pills, and she took them for a little bit, and then because the water swelling started going down her legs and her feet, she quit taking the pills, and now it's. When I was there on Monday, she had a lot of water retention again. Same problem. So, but you can't tell my mom anything because she gets upset. So, whatever, you know.
Mm.
How's your mom and dad doing?
I went to see my mom yesterday. She's doing okay. And Dad's doing the same. Ate some cabbage and black-eyed peas and cornbread over after that, we just went to Golden Corral. Got some hog heaven, hog and cow heaven.
You know, I like Golden Corral. So does Spencer. That's a good spot, man. What's your favorite thing there?
Depends what my mood is in.
Well, that's fair enough. They do have a wide selection. What's give me an example of what one of your favorites has been, depending on your mood.
Like steak, chicken, ribs. Desserts like a banana pudding, pies.
Uh-oh. I put the wrong color on here. Yeah, when I go to Golden Corral, I like their banana bread pudding dessert. I think that's pretty good. But the closest Golden Corral I know of, there might be one in Pocatello. I haven't checked, but the one going south is Layton, and that's an hour and about 10 minutes away. So I don't get to go to Golden Corral anymore. It's too far. Hopefully I won't slip and bust my fingers anymore. That still hurts. That's a sharp corner, man.
I wish there was a Red Robin near me too.
Yeah, you know, the closest Red Robin to me is also in Layton.
I think I've been there once.
Oh, to the Layton one?
Yeah, when I was little.
Yeah, it's a good spot. I like. I think Red Robin's the one that has the volcano dessert. And boy, here I am telling you I should cut out my sugar because my doctor says so, and that's all I'm talking about, sugar. I promise you guys, I'm gonna listen to my doctor because I don't need to have diabetes.
That's the one of the things that killed my grandfather.
Oh, really?
Diabetes, gangrene, and some sort of cancer.
Ouch.
Dad cut off his leg because of the diabetes.
Yeah, that's no joke, man. That's what I'm afraid of with my mom. When I go over there and I see that she's not taking care of herself, it's like, mom, you know. I mean, and the thing is that, like I said, her sister was diabetic, so I know she knows that these sort of things and how terrible they can be. But yeah,
Several things work together to kill him. He requested no funeral, just straight cremation, and scattered his ashes in the Rocky Mountains.
Oh, okay. So who got the honor of doing that?
Couple of his friends.
Okay.
You gotta admit, the Rocky Mountains is a beautiful place.
Well, when I die, I want to be buried face down so people can kiss my butt. Wow, there are a lot of clocks on this one. We're building yet another clock. Okay. So we've got cuckoo clock, grandfather clock, a clock over the fireplace, a clock here, a clock, and a clock. My goodness. Clockety clock. We're getting her done. All right. This is the last bag, guys. I know it's a little long, and I kind of apologize for that in a way because I know that it's difficult for me to do the stream for this long because I don't know what to talk about. There comes a certain point where it's like, I mean, my life's not that exciting, so I'm not really sure what to talk about, but I appreciate you being here and watching with me, and maybe it's just the Lego build that's more interesting than what I'm saying, but I appreciate it regardless. I appreciate everyone who's been here, including Greg, John, Miss Chip. That can be arranged, Mr. Chip. Okay. About being buried face down. Yeah, it can be.
You gotta admit, the Rocky Mountains is a beautiful place.
Oh, they are beautiful. In fact, when I lived in California as a young guy, I've been to the Rocky Mountains all over. I was part of a Boy Scout troop, and we did a 50-mile hiking backpack trip in Yosemite, in the back country of Yosemite, not the more popular parts. We started at the Hetchy Reservoir, and we hiked 50 miles through there, and that was a very beautiful trip. If you've ever been in that back country, let me know in the comments. Very, very beautiful.
If someone decides to cremate me, I just scatter my ashes on top of Mount Everest.
Okay, so we have another clock. Someone had a lot of fun building these clocks and designing them.
Giving you a couple of ideas, huh?
Well, I mean, with all these clocks, someone might just end up cleaning my clock. Bad jokes. Oh, well, that was a really bad joke. The joke's on me. I didn't even put it in the right spot. Yeah, I did. I see what I did. Okay. Let's okay. And we got to build this guy here. Not that I'm really complaining too loudly, but I've been building so many Lego sets these last few days that my fingertips are getting a little sore from doing all this building. I guess that's a good problem to have.
Make sure and go get you some silicone gloves.
Well, I prefer Silicon Valley, but anyway, I did not say that out loud because Mrs. Chip's not here. She did not hear that. Rumor has it Lego discontinued Discovery Ideas NASA shuttle. Did they really? Oh, come on. Don't do that. Okay, so we're done with that little section, little windows there.
7 more bags left.
Yeah, 7 bags after this one, and that'll be tomorrow night along with the gift with purchase over here. And I will set up that live stream after I get back from the supermarket because I'm going to go there first. And yeah, going out and grabbing that piece made me so cold I didn't take off my jacket, and I'm not even too hot in here. Okay. Oh, see, I did not pay attention because I missed something here. Oh, I totally missed something here. Holy crap. Let me go back. Yeah, I definitely missed something here. Okay, let's get her done. Oh, come on.
Get her done.
Okay.
Felt like Larry the Cable Guy today.
You did?
You?
Me? Why is that?
You said get her done.
Oh. Yeah, I guess so. I do like Larry the Cable Guy. Kind of sad to see what happened to his career there at the end.
What happened?
Oh, I guess somebody said he said something racist, and he ended up disappearing from public life after that. I don't know. I didn't hear it, so I can't confirm or deny it happened. And but I do like his jokes. He's a pretty funny guy. All right, we are almost done here. And then we're going to call it a night, and I'm going to go sort some yellow, or not sort, but put away some yellow pieces. That way I'm working on that project. think we've got, yep, that's what I thought we were going to do. All right, so we got bags 1 through 13 done. And here's the upper level. It's a clock shop, complete with a fireplace, some stairs, a back door, which I imagine is going to be, it's going to go right here. Oh, you can't see that. I imagine it's going to go right here to this. I think it's going to go just like this. So that's what it looks like so far. Thank you for being here, everybody. Thank you, Greg. Please hit that like button, Rumble if you're ever on Rumble. And tomorrow night, same time, 6 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, 8 o'clock Eastern. And we'll finish this up tomorrow. And in addition, we will do this guy here and add it to this. All right, Greg, thanks. You guys have a good one, and I'll catch you on the next one.